Hi everybody, good morning. How are you? So I am doing a face and makeup today in blues, and I think blues can be extremely flattering for a lot of skin tones. And so I'm gonna get started this morning, and I'm gonna use my under eye from Milk, which I do like a lot. Put that under my eyes. I have already done my eyebrows today, and I have cleaned them up today. They looked a little ragged this morning. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Putty primer, and I'm going to put this all over my face, staying away from what I just did for my under eyes. And you've probably noticed recently that I'm wearing my hair up an awful lot. It's just so incredibly hot down here in Texas that I just get too hot during the day. I try not to run my air conditioner and stress it out, because it's already gone out on me once already this summer, and we're just in the middle of June. I also use the other e.l.f. primer on top of it, and this is the poreless one, just right here in the front of my T-zone, where I have a tendency to get a little big with my pores, and so I combine those two. Just on occasion where I notice that my pores are not as tight as they normally are. And so, all right, and so now I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier Daily Tinted Moisturizer, and I just really like this product. I think it's a great everyday. All right, so now I'm going to come in. Today I'm going to use my sponge to get this on my face. My face is a little dry today. And that's my fault, because I fell asleep last night with my makeup on, and I didn't wake up until middle of the night, and so I had to get up and take my makeup off. I was really tired yesterday. It was an emotional day with my service dog, Duke. Thank goodness his visit was not what I had feared. He, like dogs like human, have stresses and emotions, and they feel stress at times, and he is really struggling with the heat. He's 10 years old, and he's had 2 massive surgeries on his ACLs. He blew both of his ACLs. The first one he blew at age 2. He's a big boy, my lab. When he was younger, he was over 100 pounds, and he had this massive blowout on his ACL, and so we ended up changing his diet to a prescription joint formula from Science Diet, and we've managed over the years to get him down into much better weight range, in between 90 and 95. So he's lost quite a bit of weight. And then in 2019 he blew his other ACL, and that one was pretty significant, and the surgery, he suffers from very bad anxiety when he's not around me. As long as my husband is around with him, he's okay, but he suffers with pretty significant anxiety when I am not near him, and so it can be a challenge, you know, for us, but the dog saved my life, so I don't care what he needs. If I need a babysitter, I'll get a babysitter just to make sure that his anxiety is not over the top. Need a little bit more concealer today. Just not sleeping well. Too many things on my mind, I guess. And so, I need a little more help today. Like we all do on some days. That looks a little better. I am going to come in with my translucent white powder that I've talked to you guys about before, and it is L'Oreal's Infallible, and it's this white powder, and I use it to, I'm not really baking under my eyes because I don't think that really works for women of age, but I am just coming in and I'm setting this under my eyes while I get the rest of my foundation squared away, just to try to eliminate the dark and brown circles under my eyes today. This I will dust off, but I did want to get it set. Okay. Now, to conceal my foundation, my moisturizer, my tinted moisturizer, I do use this Fendi powder foundation. It's very light in number 110, and I use this with this brush, and I just come in and I grab it on the brush, and then I come in and I seal my foundation. I take it down on my neck today. I forgot to do that with my concealer. This is extremely lightweight, and I do love it because it really helps in the summer months when it's so hot and humid to keep your makeup for the entire day. I find that it's really helpful to use the tinted moisturizer and then to come in with that foundation, powdered foundation, and just set that. I'm not using very much, obviously, and then I'm just going to take my powder puff and I'm just going to seal all of that. Thank you, by the way. I've had so many people respond yesterday to my dupe, looking for Kristen Dior's beautiful pink powder, and I had several people reach out to me with some ideas, which I'm going to look into today, and I really, really, really appreciate that. So today I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to take my highlight palette here from LA Colors, and first of all I'm going to just define my cheekbone a little bit. Like I said, I'm not a big sculpting fan, unless it's, you know, a really big occasion. You know, I just feel like for every day it's a little over the top, but that's just my feelings. You know, if you do it every day and it works for you, do it every day. You know, it's your choice, and I'm never going to tell you that what you do is not the right way to do it. It's just not appropriate. So I did that, and now I'm going to come back in with my eyeshadow brush here, and these are just, you know, I've told you these are just kind of store-bought Tuesday morning brushes. I've had them forever and ever, and they just keep on going like the ever-running bunny. They just keep on going. So now I'm going to come in today and I'm going to mix two colors of this highlight palette for my eyeshadow. I'm going to mix this and this because I'm trying to do a look with a blue eye pencil today. I'm going to come in, I'm just going to fill this in on my eyelid and up through the crease. You do get a little bit of fallout with these palettes from LA Colors. You know, they're not expensive or high end, but they're good. You know, they're good for every day, I think. And but you do get some fallout from them. Okay, so just going in with that, I'm going to come back with my little foundation brush and just sweep away the fallout there. I'm going to come in with a smaller brush now, smaller angle, and I'm going to pick up the light color, and I'm going to fill in the corners of my eyes here, about 3/4 of the way over on my eyelid. This is just a, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a pretty nice little shimmer. I have really no appointments today that I'm aware of, so today's a pretty casual, simple makeup. But I did want to try this new eye pencil and work on a technique that I did many years ago. I'll put that up in the, up on my, right under my brows here. Put some highlight and some color. And then come back and we're gonna put this in the corner. That really light color. Open up the corner of my eyes. May have to come back with some darker eyeshadow once I get this eye pencil on. So these are these new eye pencils that I found a few days ago that I'm really enjoying, and they are B.Y. Davis, and this is the color I'm going to use today. I'm going to try to match my dress, and I really like them. They're a really smooth consistency. They're easy to work with. They're easy to control. And they're the closest thing that I can use and control and manage to get a eyeliner on my eyes. I just, for some reason, struggle with the ability to do that. I'm not sure why. I know how to do it, but I just can't seem to get it right. So I'm going to come in and I'm just going to line my eye. Oh, this beautiful color here. Wow. Gonna do on lower lash line too. Gonna get a little wing here. I don't know if you can see that. Gonna come back in and blend this in just a few minutes and soften it. But I gotta get it on first. I gotta get the line on first. Now I'm going to come in with my angle brush here, and I'm going to soften this color out. I'm just taking my little brush here and I'm just softening the line that I used with the eye pencil. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my lipstick, because I'm one of those people that I need to put my lipstick on before I finish my eye makeup, or before I do my eye makeup, so I can see if I like the colors and how they all blend together. And on an everyday basis, I don't generally line my lips. I read an article many years ago about lining your lips. And you know how as you age you can get those little lines that come in on your lips? I heard that actually continuing to line your lips like that can actually increase the likelihood of those lines. So I don't do it every day. Now, I don't know if that's ever been actually proven or not. I just know that that's what I read in this article. So it's just kind of stuck with me this whole time. I forgot to get my wonderful NARS blush dupe that I found until I can find my Christian Dior somewhere. I'm just loving this NARS blush, this beautiful pink. Oh, I just love it. I think putting that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm done with that. Alright, now I'm going to come in with my highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight right here. Give it a little boost. My nose, across my nose, my chin, above my forehead. Obviously, I wear bangs, and so for me to come up and contour all that up there, I really do think that that's just kind of a waste, because you're never going to see it. I've always had bangs, and I'm never going to change that, so I don't really worry about a whole lot of that up there. Okay, so I think we need a little more color. I'm going to come back in and just add a little more definition with that really soft, peachy, looking good. You need to build up the little corner color in the corner of my eyelids though. Doesn't seem to be bright enough there. That's better. Open up the corner of my eye so we get lots of light right there. And then I am going to come back in and just ever so slightly, I'm going to dust and blend that blue pencil just to soften the blue around my eyes a little bit. Alright, then I'm going to come in with my mascara. I guess I forgot that. Let me get that. Well, I'm not seeing my mascara. What did I do with it? Well, we will use this mascara today. This is a great mascara. This is Thrive. I must have dropped that or left that somewhere. I'll have to find out what I did. Okay, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to curl my lashes. good pull on the, load it in my brush here, the mascara brush. And then start at the bottom of my lashes. This is a great product. Really great product. It builds and lengthens your lashes. So my boy Duke, he got a pretty good report from the doctor yesterday. He's just struggling with the heat, and he's having a little bit more pain in his limbs as he's getting older. We have a lot of tile in our house, and so he's struggling a little bit getting around on the tile because of the surgeries that he's had. So I'm gonna have to go and get some more area rugs for him, just to try to help his getting around the house and to give him better traction. And that's a really easy fix. I was really worried yesterday that something was going on. He's had a couple of tests in the last 2 years for Cushing's, and both times the results have come back inconclusive, and so we're really watching him for that, and we'll be doing another test on him probably in the next month. And I'm praying that he does not have Cushing's, because that can be a very challenging condition for dogs to control. It can be a very challenging with their medications to get the right balance, and it can cause them some pretty significant issues in the beginning once you start to get them on the medication. So I think that looks pretty good for today. We're kind of, like I said, don't have much going on today, so pretty light. So now I'm just gonna go back in, and I'm gonna finish everything off with my beautiful powder here. And I'm so sorry, I gotta find the name of this because it's just remarkable powder. It really is probably the finest milled powder that I have used. I haven't had it very long. All right, so let's put our glasses on here so we can see how we're doing and how it all looks. I think it looks pretty good. I am going to come in and I'm going to add some lip gloss to moisten my lips. And there we have the end product. Thank you so much, guys, for being so supportive. You know, I'm new to this, and I'm not sure that I'm doing, you know, I'm just new to it, and so doing these makeup tutorials, and I appreciate the fact that you have sent me messages of encouragement to continue doing them. You know, I am very, very blessed at age 60. I just turned 60 not a month ago, to have the kind of beautiful skin that I do, and I'm extremely blessed. But I've worked very hard at it. I've always have sunscreen on, and that's part of my routine in the mornings. My moisturizers that I use, and it's just really important to take really good care of your skin, to drink lots of water. One of the biggest things that affects your skin and its voluminosity is smoking. So just think about you know, the decisions that you make, because they do have long range repercussions. And I appreciate the fact that you stopped by and joined me and watched these videos. If you don't mind, please subscribe, leave me a comment, of course. I'd love to hear back from you. And make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time that I post a video. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Stay really cool. Bye-bye.